We're joined here with head coach Jim Penders as we start to gear up towards the UConn baseball season, heading into the holidays. As fall ball has been completed and coach, fall ball season over, what are some of the things that you guys were able to accomplish this fall?
Well, a lot of the pitchers that we had up for the spring and for the summer were shut down early, so it allowed us some opportunities to see guys that really do need to earn roles in kind of an expanded look. Over the course of 5 weeks in the fall, they got out there a lot. So we some guys that were in kind of middling roles last year had opportunities to kind of earn more prominent roles, and that was the biggest thing I think we established. And we also needed to get some of our young guys. We're much more athletic than we've been. In that freshman class, there's a real infusion of position players that are very athletic, and they were exciting to watch. So we don't know exactly how the lineup is going to shake out just yet, and that really isn't determined until the spring anyway. But we have I think we're going to have a lot of options, and that's exciting. They brought a new energy, and looking forward to seeing some of our new young position players fight for opportunities in the spring.
Who were a few of the newcomers that really stuck out?
Well, we got a couple middle infielders that did a really nice job. Connor Moriarty and Anthony Prado are kind of fighting it out for a shortstop job, and they both did a really good job in different ways. Anthony defensively was outstanding, and his bat is relatively consistent. It's still developing. Connor Moriarty had a really good offensive fall, and it was solid defensively too. They're really solid guys on and off the field. They work really hard, so they did a nice job. Chris Winkle was coming off of an injury from the springtime and just getting more comfortable. He's really turned it on lately in our individual workouts. We're starting to see the bat come around. Kenny Bergman, a young catcher from Philadelphia, it was a nice addition offensively in the fall. So there were, and I'm going to leave somebody out, but those are the guys positionally that kind of come to mind right away as guys that you could see make a difference come springtime.
And finally, the returning guys after going off for the summer and getting their work in, who really impressed over the fall?
Well, Aaron Hill was really sensational. He did a super job offensively, and he had a great summer again. He's had these fantastic summers, but he really continued that into the fall. And we need him to be who he was toward the end of our season last spring when the weather started to heat up. He got hot and was an all-tournament player in Clearwater, and just kind of kept it rolling through the summer and into the fall. And we really need to see that come February and March, and he hasn't done that. So I want to see him take that next jump and solidify himself as an outstanding player that we know he is. I think he at times doubted that in the spring seasons, and it was good to see him play with a lot of confidence. He was the guy that really stuck out. And another newcomer that we have that I left out, Isaac Feldstein, is a junior college bat who's got some real juice in his bat, real power potential, and we're going to need that because we lost a lot of power went out the door with Joe DeRoche-Duffin and Bobby Melly, and even Daniello had some extra base ability. Jack Sundberg became a guy who could drive the ball on occasion. So, we're gonna miss that power. We're not going to be the same power producing team, but Isaac will kind of make that drop off a little bit more palatable.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.